Now, the next quarterback I want to get into is the Jets and the Zach Wilson saga. There are reports this week that the Jets want to go back to Zach Wilson, but he is reluctant. My thoughts on the situation, right? Now, a lot of you said y'all wanted to get rid of Zach Wilson, and y'all shamed him. And I truly do believe Zach Wilson was definitely reading the media. He got blamed by the media. He got blamed by everyone. When Coach Salata said that was their best option at quarterback, right? And you thought anybody can just play quarterback in the NFL because y'all just think quarterback is just the easiest job, which is not, and that's why I do understand why it's the MVP of the league. It's probably the hardest position in the NFL, without a doubt. But as fans, right, I'm a fan of the game, and I'm a fan of football. I'm a fan of just everything about football. And obviously, I'm blessed enough to play, and I'm blessed enough to play at the highest level. So understanding, you're telling me, right, you got some of the highest paid athletes, best athletes in the world, all scheming up to slow down another team. There's a lot of game playing. There's a lot of intelligent players, right? We do everything to slow down this man, right? And this man has to do everything in his power to make sure we don't slow him down. Has his execution been great? No, it hasn't. And we're just going to be honest. Zach Wilson's execution hasn't been great. But in reality, he's a good enough player to win games. He has won games and in some of the hardest league in the world, right? Bryce Young, he's struggling to win games. It's common. Like, it's a hard position to play, and it takes a lot of blame, right? If I go out and miss 2 sacks or don't do no production, and Dak throws for 400 and maybe 3 picks and we lose the game, no one cares about what I did. And that's the reality. And you can say I'm one of the better players of the Cowboys and I'm one of the bigger faces of the Cowboys. But in reality, no one cares what I did. Everyone cares about what your quarterback did and if he performed enough and good enough to win. That is some of the hardest part about football, right? And being a quarterback, especially, and he's in New York. New York's huge in football. They love football. New York media. And you guys deliberately and intentfully killed this man's confidence. Y'all single-handedly broke him down to the point where this man, I don't even know if he really wants to play there anymore or if he feels he needs a new start. But it's tough for him. And I get why. He's like, man, I don't think I can succeed on this team. And sometimes you can succeed on a team, right? You see it between Kirk Cousins, how he was before, and when he got to Minnesota, he started playing better. Sometimes it's just like that, right? But this is what I would say. If I'm Zach, right, and you know this team may move on from me, you have this narrative that is painted against you, and you have an opportunity to fix it. That's the beautiful thing about life. And if I were you, I don't care what no one says. I don't care what no one thinks. I'm going to go out here and just play my brand of football. I'm going to go out here and play my brand of football. And that's the best thing you can do, right? Because if I have 5 games left and I say this is, and you almost have to put this to the point where my life depends on this, right? Your life depends on this. This will determine if you'll be in the NFL for years to come. You have an opportunity to not let your teammates down, get better, and say, I'm going to play my brand of football. It doesn't matter. If I win or lose, it doesn't matter. I'm going to just go out here, have fun, and remember why I played this game. And then you're going to buy yourself time to say, I could go win on another team. I just can't win here. And people will respect that. But you have to give yourself that opportunity to say, I don't care what no one else thinks. I'm going to go play my brand of football and be great. And that's how I feel about that, Zach. So if you hear me right now, go play your brand of football. You only have a little bit left. You have 4 or 5 games left. Play your brand of football and just go shine, man. Who cares what people think? Go shine. Go shine. And that's how I feel about it.